Hey, it's the first day of winter, and I'm on East Vineland, New Jersey for the Supply Chain Crisis Challenge. I wasn't going to come back in until after winter, but I did want to check on our fertilizer and slurry. Slurry, manure and fertilizer. We are down on fertilizer, down to almost zero, even though all of our fields are good. Um, we do have a winter cover crop here of grass on all of our fields, bar our canola here. But I just did want to quickly check in here. 12,000 manure and 23,000 of the slurry, so it's about even. But it looks like the cows would have produced a lot more than that, probably heading towards 30,000 litres. I also need to top up the milk down at the chocolate factory. The chocolate is running really well. Yeah, 30,700 slurry there. And manure, yeah, 24,000. I did want to see if this is still running because it needs straw. It has missing materials. So it isn't running now. So a couple of straw bales would be helpful. And the milk, what do we have in milk, by the way? Milk is 11,000 litres, which could go down to the... So I will run some chores here at the start of winter, but short of that, there isn't any farm work to do. It's really just some animal care, and it hasn't snowed yet. And what I was going to do was do all of this at some stage this month. But to be honest, it would be best to get it done before the snow comes in and snows us in. It's a lot harder to get around town. So with that much manure, which is more than our small trailer can handle, I think what I'll do is grab the big trailer, the 70,000 litre trailer, which the 9390 has no problems with dealing with. The only problem is it's very hard to maneuver in around the pig pen, and this will be a first for me. I haven't taken this huge tractor and large trailer. This trailer doesn't like maneuvering around too much. So we'll go and grab that manure first and see if we can avoid wiping out our own crop. And then tanker-wise, we've only got a small tanker. We've only ever driven, 12,500 litres at a time, or even 8,000 with that little slurry tankers. Typically, just a trip or two with it. But with like 60,000 litres of slurry, might have to start thinking about if a larger trailer comes up for sale. Oh, I don't even know if I can go down here. I don't think I can even fit in here. Didn't think about this when we built this driveway. It was never designed for larger equipment in here. So if I just back this up straight, it should hook around here into... Oh, come on. Yes. That was lucky. I think I just caught the edge of the filter there. Sorry. Bit of a croaky voice. It's a bit of an old raspy voice. It's getting a bit rougher as I get a little bit older. Let's hope there's no traffic here. There we go. mission accomplished. In and out of there with 12,000 manure. I thought it said 20. Did I read that wrong? I'll have to go back and look at my own video. That's pretty low actually. So you can't damage the grass, so you know, even if I drive on the grass here a little, it's not like it gets damaged like normal crops do. And then conveniently we did place the manure production here at the cow farm. Slurry, we'd already put that in down at, yeah, that's a heap more manure from the cows than the pigs. Feels like something went astray there. Maybe Murphy could have saw that we were out of fertilizer and maybe picked up some of that manure from the pigs halfway through the month and put some into production. That is possible. We will take a bit of a shortcut across the grass here. Now, we didn't buy this field of grass. You might be looking at it saying, why didn't they cut that grass? Well, that block of land just there with the grass in it was $220,000. And we looked at the grass and felt like at this point in the game, we probably can't make that sort of money off that field. And definitely not off map grass anyway. We'd have to plough that in and get a crop into it to make some sort of cash. Yeah, I find this trailer is a little harder to maneuver than the smaller 30,000 litre one. Definitely doing some damage here. Alright, we'll get that back in. There we go. Straighten her up. Come on. And I might quickly look in a second-hand store and see if there's anything available there. Could get lucky on a larger tanker that can handle, what are our liquids? Just milk at this point. We don't transport a lot of diesel, the little 12,000 litre. Oh, what am I doing? I'm making a mess of this. Okay. Sorry. Concentrate seems. Okay. Yeah, this little tanker is good enough for our diesel. It was also good enough to transport some canola oil, and it will probably be good enough this month for, in February for sunflower oil as well. Let's have a quick look in the store. No, we do have 6-metre corn header. We've got one of those. Liquid. Okay, so we don't have any other option because we can't just go and buy a liquid tanker just because we feel like it. We have to put an order in for one at the store, and it will arrive in August. That's the best we can do, unless a local farmer has got one up for sale, then that's all we can do. So I think I will have to use a 12,000 litre tanker, which will be good enough for now. So I'll go and get the milk. This has been cleaned out from the canola oil sales last month. So we'll run milk through it, and then we can run slurry through it after the milk. You don't want to do it the other way around. That's not how you make chocolate milk. Trust me. That's not how we make chocolate milk. Let's put it that way. We take the milk to the dairy to make chocolate milk, and we do not deliver our slurry down there. I'm sorry, that was disgusting. I'm sorry. Don't punish me for that. You know, if you were disgusted by that, leave a like button. You know, let me know how bad it was by leaving a like. You know, that'll let me know exactly how terrible that was. And also leave a like if I'm terrible at reversing trailers. Yeah, that would be a good way to let me know how bad my reversing of trailers is. That's terrible. You have to open up this tank up to let it to fill. And we're good with this trailer for milk. What am I talking about? It's really just the slurry that's getting out of control. And the only reason why the slurry is so high is because I purposely left it for an entire month. I don't normally do that. We normally do like a run, you know, mid-month and then another one at the end or start of the month. So we break it up by about 10 days in game. But I'll be able to go down and quickly check on how well our chocolate's doing. I have no idea how much we've produced. Last time I looked, it said that it was very low on milk and starting to even get low on the sugar. If you remember, I accidentally distributed all of my sugar at the time to the dairy, and I'll quickly have a look at this production. No, not donuts. Where's the dairy? There it is there. Yeah, we're down to 316 milk, and I accidentally distributed about 40,000 sugar from the sugar mill, because that was automatically distributing to the donuts. And so as soon as I bought the dairy, it took just about all of our sugar. Lucky enough though, that sugar was still in production last month. We had just harvested our own sugar beets field, so we still had like 60,000 sugar to be processed, which means from a sugar point of view, we've still got 62,000 sugar left in there. And what I might do is I might split it. I might put a little bit into the donuts, because donuts are very good value. 3 sugar for 7 donuts. You need 4 flour and you need 2 eggs. This is 4 sugar and 4 milk for 7 chocolate. This dairy is very good value, very good value. It has fast production, and it makes more chocolate from the goods going in. I can show you what the base game is. The base game is basically, well, that's sugar. Well, sugar does the same. Look, 2 for 1, and then on the enhanced sugar beet sugar, you get 8 for 5. Kind of like sugar beet cut sort of thing. You get 5 for 3 there. You get 8 for 5 plus pig food. This is where some of the pig food pellets come from, and we have trouble getting them into the pig pen. But our butter and chocolate does the same. So butter, cheese, chocolate is base game, 1 for 1 for 1. Butter is 15 to 13, that's standard. And cheese is 3 for 2. Well, butter becomes 50 for 45. That's almost 1 for 1. It's better than 15 for 13, isn't it? 15, 45, drop 6. Yeah, it's a little better. Cheese is 10 for 5. It's worse. That's actually worse. Because here, cheese is 3 for 2. That's 2/3, right? Yeah, 2/3. For every 3 you put in, you get 2. Every 5 you put in, you get 5. 10 you put in, you get 5. That's half. It's only 50% production. Chocolate is 1 for 1 for 1. Make that 4 for 4 for 4. No, 4 for 4 for 7. That is an amazing production, that one. That's fair enough. There's no wastage there, right? We're actually inputting 8. So we're not getting extra. It's not making chocolate out of thin air. We're not sneaking the slurry through the back door, right? It's 4 for 4, and that's 8, so it's 8 for 7. Doesn't feel cheaty to me. There's just no wastage there. It's very economical. Okay, we're not making chocolate out of thin air. Not like some productions. That if the production makes stuff out of thin air, then that's cheaty. Okay, anyway, move on, Sims. Come on. How much chocolate do we have? Oh, look at this. Look at this. We do have bigger pallets on this too. These are normally half pallets in a base game, but these are 2,000 litre pallets, so they're double high. So it's not like the 2,000 has been squished into a tiny pallet. No, again, sort of realistic, double high pallets, twice as much, 2,000 litres. So what have we got there? Let's jump in here and have a look from here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It's 24,000 litres of chocolate that sells for over $2,000. Just like $2,200. So yeah, there's some cash there. That's good. I mean, it's not $1 million. It's not $1.3 million, which we owe the bank, but all of these little bits should all come together in the new year, and hopefully we can pay this loan off. We're meant to have this loan paid off before August of next year. We did take this loan on, and the bank was worried about giving us such a huge loan. You know, it's the first loan they've given out since coming back into business. But we've got so much invested in the town that they know we have the collateral, so that they weren't too worried about that. You know, if they repossessed all of our productions, that would cover a good part of the loan. But we don't want that to happen. We definitely don't want to call bankruptcy at the end of this, just to repay the bank loan. The township hasn't been doing much forestry for a long time, but it has had production running, and that's a decent sum of money there that would be furniture. That's furniture, and furniture's worth a lot, so the township is going to pick up some money off furniture. What's furniture worth? You'll find it down there. 2,200. It's like chocolate. It's just the same as chocolate. Chocolate's 2,200 as well. So, but it is winter. It's quite possible the township will do some forestry work over winter to help them out there. Now, I'm going to get that to fill. It will be 1,250 because there's still 1,250 left in there, 11,000 left in there. Just let me check this. Something funny went on with this manure. I'm sure if I go back and look, that's empty. We only got 12,000 manure. It doesn't seem right. It's just something about that I might have to have a chat with Murphy, Farmer Murphy, who is co-farm manager with me this year. We're doing it together, mainly because nobody else will do it with me. Farmer Murphy is great, actually. He takes on a lot of responsibility on the farm. He doesn't complain about it. if I asked him tomorrow, could he help me out and do a couple of runs for something? Not a problem at all. Quite often comes in and runs the show if I'm busy with something else real life. And he makes pretty good decisions. I wouldn't say that I could even pick one through his whole term as farm manager last year solo. He ran just about most of his decisions past me and asked him for my feedback. I've been doing the same with him ever since the start of the series. You know, between the two of us, we can sort of pick up, you know, is there something better? Did you think about, you know, shall we check this? It's just good having someone to check in on your crazy ideas, and you know, he can sort of say, hey Sims, you know, like maybe we shouldn't go and buy that piece of equipment. Do we really need it? So excellent value to have around, and he's a good bloke. He really is. We laugh every time we play. We're always telling jokes and having a bit of fun. So I think that's what makes these multiplayer series. It's basically all I do now. I really don't play. I don't have a single player game, and I haven't had one for a long time, ever since Elm Creek, back at the start of FS22. I just realised I was bringing the slurry while I was talking down to the dairy. Oh my god! I'm so sorry. No, just disregard what I just said there, alright? I just drove past the dairy. I was always intending to take it to the slurry factory, okay? Oh, jeez. Sugar mill over there, by the way, just changing the subject, is over there, and our storage is over there as well. We have quite a few donuts in storage. We also have a little bit of flour in there in storage as well. You might have picked up on, I'm not sure whether I recorded the flour sales last month. We got rid of a whole heap of flour. I just put a little bit aside for the donut factory, which is down here on the left, a little bit further down. That field there, that has actually been extended. I'll just take a duck in here for a second. This was a little cotton field that the township bought last month, harvested the cotton, and what we did is we ploughed it and we prepped it, and we've given them a really nice grass field here on the right. We did not evict the people who are living there. There are people living there at the moment. They're still there. And look, you can even see, look at this. Look at this. There's a family of snow people that live here. Where'd this come from? Look at this. And yeah, so there's a family that lives here with kids. We couldn't bring ourselves to kick them out, to bulldoze the house and turn it into farmland. We thought that might be, you know, a little bit wrong. But in doing so, yeah, we did the right thing. It was coming up to Christmas as well, so that's not a nice thing to be kicking a family out of there. And we've been trying to encourage people to move back to the town. Now that we've got all the services up and running, they're banking, we've got heaps of food in the town. We've got some luxuries that are coming in, like chocolate and donuts and things like that, you know. But we've got the bare essentials as well. We've got bread, milk, sugar, you know. So we've got premium potatoes. We've got French fries. We've got flour. The flour, there should be no flour at the flour mill. No, that's all gone. So we've got a few luxury goods in the town. They're making clothes and fabric. The township is making planks of wood to make repairs around the town, and they're also building furniture. So, you know, cupboards and beds to sleep in, things like that. So, you know, the town is running really well. Down here we've got a supermarket that's open where fresh food supplies get sold there. We also have, along with clothing, we also have straw processing, which does hats and bags, and you know, the ladies like that sort of thing. You know, it's not really for me, but there's nothing wrong with a straw hat. You know. Okay, so that was a bit of a round the world trip to get to the slurry. All right, I'm really sorry, but you got to see a little bit of the town. You know, you got to see the snow people that live in that house, freaks. Anyway, can I dump this far away? The answer would be no. And I'm getting myself jammed up here a little. My reversing has a lot to be desired. There we go. Let's do that. Okay, that was a long drive to do one delivery of slurry. I'm sorry, okay? I'm getting tired. It's a little late. What I will do is I will run up and do another load from the pigs, and then I think there's probably at least 2 or possibly 3 deliveries from the cows. So what I'll do is I'll save you the trip. I will go and I will deliver all the slurry myself, and I'll be back shortly. All right, just a second. That's all it'll be. Okay, well, we're finished with the slurry, and we'll give this a good clean. I cleaned this so much that the paint is really starting to come off this trailer. Might need a new spray job next year. Make it all pretty again. If we can afford it. Or if we can afford the bigger trailer for the truck, might be a better option next year, especially with how much we might have. And there is one other job that I'll do while I'm here, and that is just to go and get that TMR sorted out. It has stopped running, and I would like it to run until it's full, which would be 200,000 litres. Do we need fuel? No, we don't need fuel. Good. Just jump in cab for this. Just line her up. There we go. Slot it in. And we'll take a little shortcut around the back here, along this grass field, up to our bale storage. How much slurry do we have? I did turn the productions on, I'm pretty sure. I will just double check that. I think I switched them on when I was first looking at it. Let's pick up this silage bale, get this out of the way, make sure we don't go over the trigger. Otherwise it'll just put it back in there. I have my arm movement slowed down. I think when it's too quick it feels more unrealistic and a little jerky. I have my steering turned down a little lower as well, but my camera angle is switched on a little quicker, so I can do a fast turnaround to look behind me when I feel like playing more realistic. There's this trigger roaming around in the wilderness here. There it is there. No, there it is there. We have 22,000 litres of straw, which isn't much, it's only 14 bales, but these are big bales too, by the way. Well, no, they may be normal size. No, yeah, they're 22,000 litre bales of straw, and there's 14 of them. So 10 would be 220,000. So we got a ton of straw, even though it doesn't look like a lot. We got the scratch grain in there for the chickens. We got silage bales at 11,000, because they have to be smaller bales. You can't wrap the giant ones. It says we got 100 of those. So that's a lot of silage. We only have 3 hay bales, but you know, after winter, we're going to have grass cuts, so we can get rid of all of the silage and produce hay and silage in spring. So at 22,000, I probably just want one. Seriously. Oh, by the way, if you've noticed this before, if you're wondering what this is these were bales that were bought from the store. When we first built the cow barn, I did buy, you know, like half a dozen bales of straw from the store. It was August too, by the way, so, you know, I could buy straw from the store, and I just wanted that little bit extra, just in case, you know. We didn't really prep for there was a bit of a surprise. The loan was actually a total surprise that we were able to get the loan. So we didn't really prepare for cows at all. So we just sort of made do with what we had. And those in-game, in-store bales, they just fell through the map. I think out of the 6, 3 fell through the map, and I got 3. And do they register as can you? Yeah, like it says it's there to pick it up, but obviously it's stuck in the map. It doesn't come up as something you can see on the field info. Okay, so now we've got 15,000 silage, 13 hay, but we're almost at total mixed ration. We're at 188, so we can only make 12,000 more. So that's enough to just top that up. I could top up the cow pen, because now I'm going to go and get the next 25 cows as the last job, and it doesn't really show the feed in here, does it? It is going to be cold later on today. We're going to get snow. Yeah, they're closed down. That's good. We'll look after the cows best we can. There's a lot of money there. Alright, so that's the cows looked after. The manure and slurry. I did want to have a quick sneak peek at those productions. I'll go on. Have I got enough money for cows? Just enough. I think it's about 28,000 for 25 cows. So productions, yeah, forage is back on again. Manure 35,000. Slurry 49,000, almost 50,000 for slurry. That's nice. We will not have any issues at all with fertilizer in the new year. We will have plenty. I was pretty sure that'd be the case too. I mean, I wasn't sure how much. I haven't done cows too often, to be honest. I think I'm done. I think I should Sim shut up, and that should do us for the day. I'm just umming and ahhing because I feel like I've missed something. But if I have, I will be in next month to check on things. Oh, yeah, I have missed something. The silage has to sell this month. All that silage. So, not going to do it right now. Maybe I'll share that with you later. If not, I'll let you know. I'll let you know how much we make. We are drastically low on money. $3,119. Anyway, that's enough for today. Shut up, Sims, and go to bed. If you've enjoyed my ramblings, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.